I have so many things to say.
I was like, I don't know where you're starting.
I don't know where I should start. I have a shout out I want to give. I have an exciting thing I want to talk about. I have another exciting thing. I have a really concerning thing I want to talk about. Um, and then I could probably just shoot the shit for like 10 hours. So like we're
The usual. Go in that order.
okay. So
That
for
makes
those of
sense.
you who don't know, there's this thing called Snatch Magazine, um, run by one of my lovely friends, Sophia, and it's like a queer sports, like literal physical zine that she either does like laser printing or like a risograph print. And so she just started this. It's like I think it's called a season ticket member club, and it's a monthly subscription, and you get like
It's so cute.
Rezo like a Rezo print, which like takes so much time and energy for her to make. And I think like you can order for November now. And they're so cute. I'll post a proof on Instagram too. But I just like I know that you and
Love.
I both are getting back into like more like physical media and like physical magazines and obviously books and everything. So I was like, oh, this feels like a good time to like
I'm that person that I
so
love getting like physical mail.
yes.
So like knowing if not knowing something's going to be coming to me, but not knowing what day it's arriving makes my life like so much more joyful.
No, I
Do you know what
I
I mean?
love getting I think not that I would trust anyone to ever do this, but if there was a subscription service where I could like send like my TBR, like my physical TBR, right?
Yeah.
And be like, here's a book that I haven't read yet. I'm gonna send you like 12.
Ooh,
Over the course of the next year, can you send me one a month? And I don't
like a
know which one's
surprise.
coming and I but like they're all things I already own.
Mackenzie, like we could just literally do that.
I know. I think we
But I'm
might
also the
I think
person
we
that I
should.
like I would like miss the books on my shelf.
No, yes, but
I'd be
like
like,
at the
wait,
same
I know I
time,
own that book, where'd it go? But also getting it in the mail would be like, oh my
but it's
God.
like it doesn't cost, you know what I
No, it
mean?
doesn't.
Like I don't have to
And it
buy a
like,
new subscription box. So,
yeah,
but it's $8
that's
a
a cute
month, I want to
idea.
say, and it's
Worth it.
supporting like artists, not AI, women, queer people. Like it's a good. We love Snatch Magazine
Yes,
over here.
we
So,
do.
quick little shout out for her. Um, the exciting thing that I didn't think so many people on Threads were going to feel the same level of excitement as I did. So I was working
Oh,
yesterday. You were busy yesterday. So neither of us were informed until I mean you found out earlier, but I found out
informed.
like after a few hours after I got home that Alex Lyon shut out the Panthers last night. And I literally shed a
Pause for
tear.
effect because like that's crazy.
No, because like yes, he played for the Panthers. Yes, that he's one of the reasons that they got to that first round of the play Stanley Cup Finals 2 seasons ago. Um,
What?
I'm making sure I have my years
Oh,
correct because they all start to blend together.
I was gonna say
Um,
I'm gonna look right now. I can't
was
tell
it
you off the
two
top of
or
my head.
three?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think
Like
it
the
was
one against
three.
Vegas Stanley Cup final or one of the Edmonton ones?
No, I
No, he
think it.
played for Florida in 22-23, so the one that they lost.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was. I'm like
That
he
is,
got them there.
that's
He
the
just didn't
only
win.
year he's played in the playoffs. Oh my goodness.
Hmm. Well, because then he was
Anyway,
on the Flyers and then the Panthers and then
yeah,
Detroit
and
and now the
Detroit and now
Sabres.
Buffalo.
Um,
Tour of all the
I just
non-playoff teams.
I just was very happy, like, because you and I have been talking, like, he's a good goaltender when he's on his shit, and he deserves, like, a better defense in front of him. And so to see
Yep.
him get a shutout that I feel like has been deserved for a minute, and especially against such a strong team, I was like, good
Also,
for
I feel
you,
like
babe.
without even like not I won't say removing him, but just the fact that you can say the Sabres shut out the Panthers, it's just mind-boggling.
Yes, I
Oh, they're
just
gonna slide, so
don't
like
have an
whatever.
attachment to the
No,
Sabres.
me either.
I have an
But like,
attachment to Alex Lyon, but
yes,
also
Also, we
not,
love it for him anyway in general, but
but also not in the way that I think that like half the people probably. I did not realize how popular this man was until like last
that
season.
when you first told me about him, I think I was like aware of who he was, and then like I don't like not so much on Twitter, but like TikTok and I guess now Threads after we got
Yeah.
on there, I was like, oh my God, we're like people are aware of who he is, which sounds stupid because like obviously people know who he is, but not on the level of like
Well, no, but for like the entire time he's been in the national, it's been like, who's your favorite goalie? Alex Lyon. Why do you like a third string goalie from Philadelphia? And it's like, because that's
listen
my
up.
baby that I've been watching him play hockey
Yeah.
for so long now. But I need to text my grandpa and be like, how's his uncle doing? Because I'm sure that he's like freaking out right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Um,
That's so
we'll see
I
if my
love it.
grandpa even watched the
Oh,
game yesterday. But listen, that man plays tennis all the time. I don't
I
know that
know.
he
I would
has
say your
time to
grandpa's a
watch tennis.
legend. Every time you mention him, he's doing something insane, which I love.
Yeah,
Like he's doing more than me.
I need to text him and see if he's gonna come to Connecticut for a Yale game at some point and be like, "Do you want to go back to the rink that we used to skate at like beforehand
Aw,
and like
that's
do a lap?"
cute. Do a lap.
And you know what's sad? He's still gonna smoke me. So
It's okay. It's okay.
it'll make for a good TikTok. I don't know.
Is that I was gonna say, but also like it's better that it's him than anybody else. So
Yeah, but getting beat by someone who's 60 years older than you on
I
skates is so
know, but
sad.
like
That man can still do crossovers better than I can. And I'm like, what is like,
that's
and
wild.
also remember when Aaron Rodgers snapped his Achilles?
Yeah.
My grandpa did it like around the same time.
Oh my
And he
God.
was back playing tennis before Aaron Rodgers was back on the football field and
That's
arguably in better
crazy.
shape.
Oh my God.
No, my
My
grandfather is a
admiration is
legend,
yeah,
so
that's
I'll take
crazy.
it.
Oh my God. I'm so impressed.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll the intro now, and then we can talk about
Yes,
actual
before we
hockey.
forget. Yeah.
What's going on with Luke and the
Is
Devils?
Pauline retiring
What
soon?
book is that?
Did you see the new Kraken jersey?
Three-peat?
Was that the goal of the year?
16 million?
Who's gonna win the Norris
The Isles are
Trophy?
having fun again?
Did you read the new Elsie Silver
Will
novel?
the Sabres ever make the
Can anyone
playoffs?
beat Ovi's
Give
record?
me a new book rec.
Who got traded?
Will Matthews bounce
Can
back?
Tampa get back on top?
This is Read Between the Blue Lines,
A hockey podcast.
where our brains are filled with endless stat lines
Rosters.
and a list of books to read,
Tune in every Monday for a deep dive in the game you love.
and the books we can't shut up about. So there are three things, like hockey-wise, that I feel like are important to talk about, and then you can tell me if there are other things to chit chat.
Yeah, I haven't thought of one yet, but if something comes up when we're talking, I will light bulb it.
Okay, well, there's another thing that's obviously very important to talk about, but I like don't want to go on a 50-minute tangent about it. Um,
Valid.
if you need more of our opinions on the Hockey Canada 5, go back to other episodes, go to our threads. We disagree with the decision. I don't want to talk about it for an hour right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to give that man more
Simple as
publicity
that.
than he already
Yeah.
has. He doesn't deserve it.
hmm
And we also have a lot of resources on our threads. I can try to pin that post so people it's like easily accessible for people to see. If you are in any way affected by this decision. Cool. Um, the Islanders got their first win. The Devils have
I
won
have
their
like a
fourth
little
game straight
for the first time in like forever.
in like over a
Literally.
thousand days.
Since 2023.
And both of those wins were against the Edmonton Oilers.
They're not good.
And
They're not
that's what
good.
I want to talk about because not that the
Good.
Islanders are great. Congratulations to Matthew Schaefer for having a 5-game point streak, the only defenseman to do so in the NHL right now.
hmm
Jack Hughes is on an absolute run right now. Good for him. So proud of you.
Sorry, I just opened up the standings and first in the Atlantic is the Red Wings, and it's like, what? What's happening? Then the Metro's the exact same, which like we expected. But like, what is
Yeah.
happening in the
And well, the
in the
Bruins are having a
Atlantic is
pretty good
crazy.
start too.
Yeah,
Um,
your top three though right now is the Red Wings, Canadians, Maple Leafs.
good for that.
Like that's insane. I know we're
I'm
only like
okay with
four
that.
games, 6 games in, whatever, but like, oh my God.
That was
Anyway,
uh Johnny Lazarus posted something on Twitter about something, and someone's like, "Yeah, but like it sucks." And he was like, "Yes, because obviously the standings on October 17th are super
means
important."
so much. Yeah.
And I
Like,
responded and
listen,
I was like, "Yes, famously the standings on October 17th
yeah,
determine the playoffs, obviously."
let me just enjoy it while we're there. See ya.
I
Although
just
like
Rangers fans get so snippy,
I
and I'm
know.
like, the fact that you guys get so snippy with people who are like supporting your team is insane.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So the Edmonton Oilers, what's going on?
I wish I knew. Pause.
The long yawn is how I feel about them playing. Like,
Yeah, actually, true.
and I not to like, I don't know why I'm like worried about hurting someone's feelings. This is a hockey podcast. That's the point. Evan Bouchard
I was gonna say
needs to get benched
that turnover or whatever he did in
for
the
the
Islanders
Barzell
game.
goal.
Yeah, I sat there and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm sorry, is that the man you're paying $10.5 million to not do that? Like you expect it from like your bottom pair, maybe.
But he like
But
stopped.
it was so bad. I like literally watched it multiple times and I was like, what is happening?
He like
What is happening?
he allowed the takeaway, which fantastic play by Barzell. He needs his
Yeah,
flowers for that one. It's not like it was all Bouchard's fault, but
a very large
Barzell,
part of
well,
it.
Barzell created the takeaway, like had enough
Yeah.
ice awareness to do that and fucking zoomed. Goodbye. Have fun.
Yes.
But and like yes, Barzell is one of the faster skaters on the Islanders, but he is not uncatchable. Um, but
Apparently.
Bouchard literally like stayed pointed in the direction that he was originally skating in for entirely
Yep.
too long before he slowly turned around, looked at Barzell and went, "I'll take two strides."
It's like a cartoon where it's like the
Yes.
person running like really really fast and then the person just like wait. Like that's literally what it looked like in real time.
I just
It was crazy
I'm like, did he think his feet were moving? Like, was he just so shocked that Barzell was there that he was
that he just didn't know
stunned
what to
into
do.
silence? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Because that shouldn't have been an
No.
opportunity for Barzell in any way, shape, or form
It was yeah, I remember
at all.
I just watched it and I was like, "Huh? Hello?"
And like, I want to say the first period of the Islanders game, and again, I was listening to the MSG broadcast, so obviously they have an Islanders bias, but the amount of times they were like, that's another giveaway for Bouchard. That's another giveaway for Bouchard. That's another giveaway
Yeah.
for Bouchard. Bouchard, Bouchard, Bouchard. And like he was flat-footed, caught on his heels. Like he just didn't look like he wanted to be there. And then in the Devils game, you're like, all right, maybe is it no block is how you say it?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll
Knobloch.
not
Yeah.
block. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing a really bad job at pronouncing my vowels correctly recently. Like one of my coworkers at the Devils, I'm like, can you
Like
remind me how
just
to pronounce your
randomly?
name? Because I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
But it's better that you asked instead of
Yeah.
just being like, I'm gonna say it wrong and then,
Well, it's like how your name's like Brianna, but you could also
Yeah.
pronounce it Brianna.
Yes.
When I've been saying, "Hey Siri, text Brianna." And I'm like, that's not her name.
But that's how your phone will recognize it.
No, my phone actually, if I say Brianna, will text someone else. If I say Brianna, will text you, which I don't know why
Really?
it understands that, but yeah.
That's
It also,
so
if I say text Bri,
weird.
it knows I mean you. So that's good.
Okay. We've trained Siri.
But like my vowels have been very weird recently, which isn't helping the thing that I think that I'm turning into like a dyslexic person and it's a whole I think my brain's just fried this week. It's fine.
Yes.
So Knobloch,
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't rip Bouchard a new one after the Islanders game.
I know.
Because yes, the Islanders had a good game, but it was Edmonton's game to lose.
Yeah, of course it
Especially
was.
because it was Riddick's first game in net for the Islanders. Like they should have been able to get more by him, whatever.
Something, yeah.
And then for the Devils game, I know that we have opinions on Stuart Skinner, like in net and how he performs, but it and like Jack's first goal was nasty.
Yeah.
Jesper Bratt's goal was really sick. And then I did not see the rest of them because I was driving home
I
or
think I
like
only
walking around.
saw Jack's two and then Brat's, and then after that it was like I
But
didn't
I'm
watch the replay on them.
but I'm listening to the
Sorry.
radio on my way out because that's typically what I do. Like when I leave the
Yeah,
Devils
of
games early,
course.
I put the radio on or I'll put the TV on
To
sometimes,
finish it.
but I'll like
That's
listen to
valid.
it. And then I will proceed to put on however many other games. I'm trying to listen to the Canadians games in French, by the way.
Oh, I love it.
But I think the problem is that I need to
Oh my
see
God.
what's happening on the TV to
This
also
is
like
the
understand.
yeah,
So I want to
funniest
start
thing
doing that
ever
more.
is and I have a very basic understanding of French, so like I could get by if I had to communicate in it, but not in a sense that I'm like could watch a game and understand all of it.
Yeah.
But the other night, I think it was Caulfield's first overtime winner. I watched the replay in French and it was the great I was like, "Oh my God, I love the goal call so much better in French." 'Cause the guy was like literally losing his mind, which like valid,
Their
but it was
French
so much more
announcer
exciting.
is yeah.
It was like I sat there and I was like, "Oh my God, I think I just have to watch every goal I score and like have the French call over it because it's so much cooler." So,
I took
ironic you say that, but it's iconic.
Spanish in middle school and high school, but like only to the level where I finished like level one of college.
Oh, okay.
My college required two levels of foreign language to graduate. So then I took Latin
Why? Oh, I think you
because
told me this.
I was looking at law school and so I was like Latin would be
Latin's like
helpful, which it
not
wasn't.
in
It's
your
not.
voice, but it's like the edgy. Everybody's like, I'm gonna take Latin because like it's a dead language and nobody uses it.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
very
that was
much
also
like
definitely part of 18-year-old Mackenzie's thought process. Um, but
like
then
I'm not
I
like other girls, but I'm gonna take Latin.
it was very Cat Stratford of me.
Okay, it makes sense.
Which if you know, you know, and I love that woman. But took Latin. I did not enjoy the
I feel
process
like
of
that's
learning a
not
dead
fun.
language.
Yeah,
Also because the amount of like this is such a weird tangent, linguistic differences between like evangelical Latin and like how it's
yeah.
pronounced in the church and like as someone who did choir for a long time and like did go to the Catholic, grew up Roman Catholic,
Mm-hmm.
the way that you pronounce the words in church and
Not right.
in choir are different than how you pronounce them when you're speaking
Oh
dead Latin.
no,
And so the amount of like
that would throw me off so bad because like you already know it
speaking exams that I
one way.
failed because I would say like a soft C instead of a hard C and I would say like a
No,
V instead of a would. Oh, there's so many
that would
things.
drive me insane.
So then I took French and I took two levels of French in 6 weeks. And if I tell you that I remember any of it, I'd be lying. Like
That's valid.
I could not tell you how to formulate like this is like my little Lorelai Gilmore. Like the amount of French I know is voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir. This it. This it.
Valid.
Um like that's
It's
I went to Paris. I knew enough French to like
that's what I
ask where
mean.
the bathrooms were
Okay.
and ask how to get on like the
Something.
subway, which wasn't even helpful because the subway was on strike when we went. It's a whole thing. Um, so I don't know enough French. I would like to learn more French because I feel like in hockey,
So yeah.
especially like, and you and I have both spoken about this, like wanting to be able to speak to players, at least like ask a question in French.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember the worst part, again, not that I'm fluent in any way of French, but against, I think last season, and I don't know if Pooh had answered if someone had asked a question in French to her, but I remember sitting there and I was like, next time I'm gonna prepare a question in French and like practice it and ask it. And I was like Knowing my luck, I would butcher the pronunciation, and how embarrassing would that be to do in front of like the best women's hockey player ever?
Well, I know that sometimes when we do press conferences with Pascal,
Yeah,
he'll answer in both, especially if the question is asked in French, he'll answer in French and then in English, which I think is really interesting. And I actually really enjoy that concept, and it's why I enjoy talking
yeah.
to Pascal sometimes. Um, Not that I don't enjoy talking to Pascal, I just sometimes question decisions that are made by any GM ever.
That sometimes is like, uh?
And like, I also think that I think that we talk really fast in English.
Mm,
And like, also, I think that we both kind of tune it down a little bit for the podcast. Not a lot, but a little bit.
yeah,
If you hear our
slightly.
conversations on the phone or in person,
Oh
oh
my God,
boy.
my mom all the time is like, "Can you slow down?" I'm like, "No, this is how I normally speak, and this is all you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Sorry." Like,
Well, it's funny because your TikToks are always very slow and calculated, which
see,
I
but again,
love.
I do that because I feel like people, if I were to talk so fast, they'd be like, "I have no idea what's going on here." I'm like, "Okay,
I just talk how
so
I want to talk and I put captions on it and I go, if
as you
you
should."
can't understand what I'm saying, read the
That's why they're there. It's valid.
um, but I feel like God, like the European languages are just spoken so quickly.
I know.
Um, and so I really would like to learn French. I think a little bit of Russian would also be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just to kind of like have a better understanding of like what's said. Because I also feel like in the
Yeah,
translation things get lost sometimes.
of course.
Um, so like those have been my two target languages for quite some time, but I'm really trying to get better at it. So I think my plan, like,
Duolingo.
no, I hate
I
Duolingo. It
know.
doesn't
I
actually do how to use the
know.
language. Um,
That's why I had
no,
said it
I
because
listen
it's
to a
not
lot
great.
of like music in different languages to try to understand like what's being
Oh, that's so
said.
yeah.
Um, I think you know how Belly read The Hunger Games in French?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna watch Gilmore Girls in French
Ooh,
because I've determined that I know enough of the lines
you
that
probably could.
I could probably quote most of the episodes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We had to read
So,
a book in French when I was in high school, and it was fun, but also like it drove me insane at the same time
but
because
I
it took
want
me
to,
forever to get through one page. I was like,
yeah. Well, that's
my
why I
brain
think
is
that
not
like
computing
watching
it.
it in French, like,
And because you know it so well, your brain will just know the line. You
well,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
because I can do the whole like, I've never been through here before. Oh, yes, you have. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I see you've met my daughter. Your daughter? Yeah, you don't look old enough to have a
See, but
daughter,
now you
and you don't look like a daughter. That's possibly very sweet of you. Are you my new daddy? No.
that's you
So,
know
daughter, how old are you?
that's the literal. I don't know if it still is, but when I first started watching it, that was like the Netflix preview
Yes.
on the thing, and so that's yeah.
Currently,
But
the
yes,
Netflix preview, I want to say, oh, they just changed it.
rude.
It's this is gonna make me so mad. I know what it is too. Anyways. So I think that watching a show that I know so well in English,
Yes.
like that I and like that and or John Mulaney, I could probably do both of those in French and like understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Um, so anyways, the point was I want to start watching the Canadians games, like watching them, but having the French
It's way
radio
better. Yeah,
broadcast.
it's yeah.
And then this way I can like try to understand like what words mean pass and whatever.
I
Um,
love it. I love it.
where did that start? I was listening to the Devil's Radio and
Yes. And you're putting all the games on.
they just kept mentioning how poorly Bouchard was playing like the entire game. Are you frozen? Or are you
You
listening?
froze. Sorry, you froze. I was trying to listen, but there was nothing for me to listen to. So
I couldn't tell if you were just being very still
no,
or if I wasn't.
I was frozen.
So what I was saying was the Devils announcers just would not let up about how poorly Bouchard was playing.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it's at least two games in a row where you are making
Hmm.
some of the biggest mistakes on this team that is supposed to be a cup contender. And
I say
this
it's
is an
yeah.
opinion I had last season that I didn't think that Edmonton deserved to make it to the cup. I
No.
think that Dallas had a harder path to the conference finals and that they just got beat,
Hmm.
undeservedly so.
I think we both said that because I literally was
Yes.
convinced that I thought it was gonna be someone out of the Central either way, but
Well, we
like when
both thought it
everybody,
was going to be Colorado or Dallas,
yeah, and everybody was like, oh my God, when it's like Edmonton just built the same way, and I'm like, they
but they're
didn't.
not because especially
Also, like, I didn't really think they should have probably been there the first time because it was still kind of weird, but it was better. The second time, I was like, what are we doing? And
no, it
yes,
was just ugly.
the way the path teams take from first round to conference final is
It matters.
very yes, because if you have a very easy, I say quote unquote easy path, opposed to yes, Dallas who goes through like a bloodbath before they even get to your conference final, like you're dead, like you're done. There's no way you're prepared. I don't want to say prepared, but like it's hard.
You're not as fresh as some of the
No.
other teams that, you know,
Also, if you're playing more 7 game series opposed to like a team that swept a series, like there's more rest involved, and it's just like yeah, it ends up
but also that's when you
playing
get
a very
into
large
like
role in it.
depth issues is I think
Yes.
that's also part of the reason why Edmonton couldn't win in the finals is because they have to use McDavid and Draisaitl so,
All the time.
so heavily that by the
Mhm.
time that they get to the finals, they're exhausted.
Yep.
And if like, I don't know, McDavid's got to be kicking himself right now because signing a 2-year deal and taking it like a team friendly deal to hopefully get a cup and then the team's just coming out of the gate not looking great.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like there's anything happening within the organization that would give me the confidence that they are trying to improve right now because
No.
their goaltender situation is questionable.
So bad.
Their bottom pairing is questionable. Their bottom six is questionable. Their depth is just like it is
It
questionable.
doesn't exist.
No,
Yes.
yeah, I was trying to be nice about it. It doesn't exist.
No, I'm sorry. It's literally like they are very much a two-line top D pair,
But
maybe a
but
good goalie, and that's
but
it.
where's your top D pair?
I
Because
know.
your top D
That's what I'm
pair
saying.
is
They're
failing
supposed
you
to be
right
like that.
now.
I know. So that's not even true. So I think I've said it a million times, and I'm not like I don't want to discredit McDavid and Draisaitl for being the amazing players that they are, but I think it's so hard. Like the team relies on them too much, and they're like, "Well, you guys are so good. We don't have to do a whole lot to give you the success to win." And the relying on them doesn't it works to a certain point, but it's not gonna get you through everything to win a cup, just the two of them.
Well, it was
It
like
it
the vibe in the Devils. Okay, I don't know where my voice is going. I'm so sorry. It
I don't
was
know.
completely gone on Thursday and it's like popping in and out the last few days. Um, the vibe going throughout Prudential Center yesterday before the game was like obviously the Devils haven't won four in so long. And
Yes.
so it was kind of like a joke of like, well, at least we'll lose to Edmonton. Like at least they're like a
Yeah,
good
I was gonna say
team.
like Edmonton's one of those teams that if
And
you
then
lose to, it's like not respectful,
it's not
but
like you
like
lost to
you
the
tried.
Sabres, which
Yeah,
is,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like you put up a fight.
yeah.
You'd hope.
And so we were kind of joking, like, it's Edmonton, like it's fine, I
Haha. Yeah.
guess. And then God, just like watching Jack's goal back, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. Mhm.
And then like the beginning of the third period was okay for Edmonton. They had some chances. And then I want to say there was a
Downhill.
Bouchard turnover and it just, oh my God, the game just went poof. Like,
I was trying to see. Oh, they play Detroit today, and then Ottawa next, Montreal, Seattle, Vancouver. So they but still not great.
but like Edmonton should be winning those
They
games.
should be, but now it's like, yeah, it's like a toss up. You don't really know, but
Listen, I would be more than happy to not see
I was just gonna
Edmonton
say,
in the finals because I don't
I
want it
was
to be the same thing 3 years in a
yes, I
row.
literally was like, please. Give me another team
But
in
also,
the West
but
in the
Florida's
final.
also on a slide.
Yeah, they have no one. It's basically Brad Marchand and
Yep.
Sam Reinhart. That's literally all.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Um,
But
I
yeah, I
will
think they've lost
say,
four in a row now, 3 or 4 in a row.
I don't
Which they
remember.
won. They started by winning
They
three,
started by winning three, and then they
and I think
lost
they've
to
lost
the,
three now. Blackhawks.
no, they lost to the
No, no, no.
Flyers. That was their first
Sorry.
loss.
They had to. I think they've lost four now. 4 in a row.
Damn.
They scored 4 goals in those 4 games.
Really?
They
That's
play
horrible.
Boston on the 21st
Yeah, that I hope that Boston
in
gives
Boston.
Brad
Yeah, that's
the
the.
best package. Um, I still am so sad that he's not
I
a Bruin
know.
anymore. Um,
It's still so weird to think about.
but at the same time, I hope that Boston beats the shit out of them. So
Thanks for coming back, Brad. Here's your little tribute video, but you're gonna lose.
Brad can score one goal.
Yes.
Also in relation to Boston, but not in relation to Boston, what is going on with Olmark?
Another good question.
He he looks like he's like okay, that Anders Lee goal last night to win the game for the Islanders. First off, good job for him. That was a
Yes.
hustle. He had to earn that one.
Yep.
Um, I love that everyone's calling it like a grown man goal, and it's so funny.
Oh my
Um,
God.
but watching Olmark should have had eyes on that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it just went straight through, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, he's also been on like a downward trend, and that makes me sad because I appreciated him while he was in Boston.
Yeah, I know.
So I still want him to do well. I have no ill will against that
And
man.
like he did, I was gonna say he did like last season he was pretty good.
He was okay. He definitely wasn't
Yeah.
as good. I
I
think
don't say like not
him and
to that
Sway had a
level. Yes.
down year, but he was doing better than Swayman to the point where people were like,
Yeah.
why'd we keep
Like,
Swayman?
oh, who won the yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing to know that we're not both psychopaths because we both yawn when the other one yawns.
Yes. The matching yawns.
Um, I don't know. I feel like a lot of, and this could be said about the Rangers too, a lot of the talent that has been present in previous years is on like a downward trend, and whether that's because they're
Mm-hmm.
getting older or they don't care or there's an underlying injury, like, and like the
Something's
Rangers are
happening.
doing better right now, which I know that they still haven't won at home, whatever. They still haven't
They
scored
haven't
at home.
scored at home.
Can I tell you what's been a great thing for Devils fans? That
Oh, I was gonna say, I know.
we
Iconic, actually. Let him have it.
yeah. I also I okay, question, and I don't think that anyone who does this would be listening to this podcast because I feel like it's a
Oh,
different demographic.
okay.
If you are a person who wears a Rangers jersey to a Devils game
Oh, when they're not playing.
when they're not playing each other,
Makes no sense to me.
why? Because so it
Please answer this
happens.
question.
No, because it happens all the time. And I'm like, do you want to get chirped? Like, is that your intention?
It
Because I,
might
I
be.
did I did meet one person who had a Zibanejad jersey and he had long black hair and he looked like Mika.
Okay, so that like makes sense.
And I got to talk to him one day last season and I was like, hey, I'm just curious why you do this.
Yeah.
His answer was to pull out a paper bag
Oh,
that he
okay.
puts over his head
Okay, see, that makes sense.
to be like, the Rangers are trash.
Yeah,
That
valid.
makes sense.
There's a reasoning behind that.
And like I feel like people knew him at that point because he was always like on the
Yeah,
Jumbotron at some point or whatever. Or like people like saw him.
he's recognizable.
Yes. And so then I saw someone the first home game, a bunch of people wearing Rangers jerseys, and I'm like, why are you here?
Also, like, you can't just find something else to to wear. It makes no sense.
Like I get it,
What's
Rangers
that?
fans, Devils games are cheaper, but that doesn't mean that you have to
But
wear Rangers
also,
gear.
yeah, but only when like they're playing each other. I don't get that.
So then also the so last yesterday, which was the Saturday game against the Oilers, I was walking out of the parking garage at the same time that a Rangers fan was. And people like tailgate in the parking lots before the games, which is
Yeah,
super
yeah, yeah.
fun for them. Um, I love that they tailgate before a hockey game. It's like lovely.
I know.
And like Islanders fans do the same thing. And I'm like, I love that. I love that we tailgate before
I
hockey.
know, it's so fun. I love it.
Um, and so he's walking in past this group of Devils fans tailgating. I'm going the other way. Mind you, I'm like a football
All
field
the way.
away from them at
Yeah.
this point because I like walked quickly because I could see what was going to happen and I didn't want to be anywhere near it. And the if you know the Rangers suck, clap your hands
Oh, yeah.
started and it was really funny. But I'm like,
Too
why do you
good.
wear the jersey? So if anyone knows,
Yeah, please enlighten us.
like, are you trying to rage bait? Do you like getting humiliated? Do you have a humiliation kink? Like,
I was gonna
what's
say
going
there's
on?
there's gotta be something.
And I feel like I saw someone on Twitter the
But
other day be like, I feel like Rangers fans have humiliation kink because why are they so aggressive on Twitter when their team is losing?
it's very true.
And I was like, they might. I don't understand
That
it.
that would check out.
Yeah.
I feel like it would make sense, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to know.
Um, what else is happening? I feel like there hasn't been like a lot. Like,
No.
oh, the Stolar's helmet thing.
Oh, that's right.
I want that rule to change. I really want that rule to change. And I I posted on Threads and I didn't mean to start an argument with someone. I feel like I might have come across like a little bit too harsh, so I'm very sorry. I was like running on no sleep and I was like, fuck you. I'm not dealing with this right now. Which I just shouldn't have responded.
Valid.
My bad. Um, yes, there is a rule technicality. So in Rule 9.6, when a goaltender's helmet comes off during play, if his team has control of the puck, play is blown dead immediately. If the opposing team has control of the
See, but
puck,
my question is why should it should just be blown dead either way?
so yes, but so
Like
the
I don't care who has the puck. His
I
helmet,
agree.
blow it dead. Easy as that.
Well, so hold.
Sorry.
If the helmet comes
I
off,
know the stupid rule, but I'm
and
like, that
I
makes
want to
no
explain the rule for
sense.
people who don't know the rule.
Yeah, sorry. Go for it. I interrupted.
It's okay. If his helmet comes off and his team has it, plays blown dead. If the helmet comes off and the other team has it and they have an immediate and impending scoring
Scoring
chance,
chance.
the play does not stop until that chance no longer
See, but
exists
that one did not look like that.
or his team touches the puck. So in contrast, if a skater's helmet comes off during play,
Mm,
they have to get off the ice as soon as humanly possible in a time frame that is reasonable, or else they will be assessed a minor penalty.
yeah.
So explain to me why skaters have to get off the ice immediately, but the person who's being shot at with a hard, like a frozen fucking piece of hard plastic. I don't know if anyone's ever been hit with a puck. That shit
Yeah, it
hurts.
hurts. And coming
Um,
at you like 90 miles per hour.
yeah.
Not something you want to be in front
And
of without a helmet on. I wouldn't want to be in front of it
especially
with a helmet, but
especially a goalie with a prior history of head injury, I would
hmm
be very, and I know that the league doesn't believe in CTE and
yes,
whatever, but like
of
even
course.
ignoring that, um, if you get hit in the head hard enough, uh, do you want to have to bring out a stretcher and stop the
Yeah,
game? So also, and yes, in that specific situation, I do not feel like the Rangers had an immediate scoring chance because it ricocheted off of Stolar's and then went back behind, and the way that the Rangers player, there was like a second of hesitation to like regather, pull back,
yeah,
and then shoot up. And I feel like that was enough time. Like if they were
yes.
literally rebounding it right off the like puck coming off of
No, no, I know what I
Stolar's,
mean.
that's an
Yeah,
immediate scoring chance. The way that they paused and pulled back, I think, in my opinion, was too long and it should have been blown dead.
yeah,
I also think the rule should be that if the goalie's helmet comes off, it's blown dead.
This is
Stolars thought
yeah.
that was the rule.
And it should be the rule. I don't like that's annoying. It's very annoying.
And the other thing that so the reason that I was posting it on Threads is that I was disappointed in other members of hockey media for going,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
when
so
you
nails,
yeah, so
instead
like
of being like,
Ken
hey,
sent
I'm
me
concerned for
he
his
sent me a
safety.
video of it and I was like, why are we tweeting like this is like cool? 'Cause like that's not like a cool hockey highlight. Like someone's immediate health is at risk because of that. And a
Yeah.
lot of accounts were just like, "Oh my God, look at this." And I'm like, "No, that's not the same thing as like a sick goal. Like that's not we shouldn't be talking about it that way."
Do
But
I agree that Stolars was holding his own in the moment? Yes. Do
also
I
doesn't
think
make
that
it
he should be applauded for that? No.
no.
Um, because I think that the safety of the players in this league should matter so much more
Mm-hmm.
than the potential to score a goal and win a game. I understand that is the whole point.
I know.
But if every single player in this league is also like there's no consistency with how head injuries and head contact is dealt with in this league, I feel
Yeah.
like. And I don't know, as someone who played goalie and who has been hit in the head with a
Okay,
field
we've
hockey
both had
ball.
concussions.
No, I actually didn't get a concussion from that one. I got a concussion a few weeks later from a basketball hitting me in the head, which
Oh
is
my God.
probably that I had a concussion from the
I was gonna
first one, just
say
didn't realize it. Yeah.
it just like reactivated it.
Um,
Fun fact.
so again, my issue is not that the referees, I guess, in their discretion did not follow the rule, although I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Um, my issue is that the rule should be that it's blown dead immediately. And my issue is that I think that we've had a lot of issues with hockey media this week, just being like, oh well.
Yeah.
And it's not my favorite thing in the world.
No,
And so one of
I
the
agree.
reporters actually tweeted about like how Toronto felt about it afterwards and how like the whole team kind of agrees the rule should change. And I was like, thank you for actually reporting on the safety side
I
of
know
this and not just
doing
saying that
like
he
an
looks cool.
actual yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like having um empathy
Oh, yeah.
in hockey media has been difficult this week.
Crazy concept.
I also like
Like,
there was something that was said on Twitter that like had an emoji that it shouldn't have had. And a bunch of people in the comments were like,
oh,
hey, this
I
looks
know what you're talking
weird.
about.
And like the person who posted it was like defending it with all their honor. And I was like, how about
I've
we just
gotten to the point.
acknowledge that maybe you shouldn't have said it like that?
Yep.
And you could just be like, hey, we're gonna report on it because we're gonna report on it. But yeah, we shouldn't have said it like that. My bad.
Yes.
Instead of
I've
like,
gotten to the point where I like I'm usually like, okay, whatever, but I if I see something now, I'm like, are you like you're just being inconsiderate. Like you're literally not even consider like
also like, especially from where it came from, I was like, I feel like you guys are typically a little bit better.
mm-hmm.
Like there are
But yeah.
definitely people in hockey media that like if you say something to me like I'm gonna take it as rage bait and just like kind of let it go because I'm like
Yeah.
I know that you're trying to get like bait me
Make
right
me
now.
angry.
But there are
Yeah.
some people where I'm like you actually seem to have a good head on your shoulders and I expect more from you.
See, but this is like I don't want to say really bad on me. I'll think that, but I won't ever hold anybody to that standard because I know I'm gonna be
Well,
disappointed.
yes.
So I'm like, whatever.
But
Like I'll think of one thing and then
it's just been really
yeah, it's been rough. Not fun.
really rough.
Not fun. Are you
Oh,
good?
yeah, I have an eyelash like in my
Oh
eye.
my, that's the worst. If you get it out, make a wish.
I think it just like rolled back into my head. It's fine.
Never mind.
I'll have an eyelash on my brain later. It's
Oh
okay.
my God, it's crazy.
I feel an itch
True.
on my brain. It's an eyelash.
Like, what is
I'm
that?
so happy you can't feel your brain
True. But why is that?
because your body, that's why you can't feel your like digestion either, because it would
I
be
know,
so
but
painful.
isn't that weird? Like you can feel certain things but not the others?
Yes.
That's weird.
Like, I want to know why the human
Weird.
body hasn't evolved to not feel period cramps
You know how much better my life would be?
so much.
Or like just cramping in general. Like just get rid of all of them. And then it would eliminate that, so I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Uh, anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Once again, if you want like the full recap of what happened with all 32 teams, we'll have an article that'll be in the show notes. It'll also be posted on our Instagram, whatever, which also, if you don't follow the Read Between Sports Instagram, if you want to go
Go do it.
take a follow over there. Uh, I'm like, I feel like there's more to talk about, and I feel bad because I feel like the last 2 weeks we've been focusing on like the metro.
The only thing I can think of is again Caulfield, but that was it. And then
Yeah,
like
the
nothing in the
Canadians are.
West has been like anything surprising. It's just like,
I will say that interview that Will and Mac did in
oh,
their bed
in the hotel
was
room.
so funny.
I will say, as of today, I don't even know if the Sharks played. I don't think they do. They're still the only winless team on the
Oh, but they have a
season.
point.
They
Okay.
have points, but they don't have a win. And I like literally feel so bad. Like I say this every time. I watch a lot of Sharks hockey because they're always late, and I'm always at work late. Um, and every time I'm like, oh, we're off to like a great start. I'm like rooting for them without actually feeling the need to root for them. 'Cause-
Yeah.
and then the other night they were playing the Canes and they lost like 5-1, and I was like, guys, like I just want you to like get a win and be a little happier about it. But yeah, that one was
Yeah.
crazy.
That's so funny.
What?
Dunkin' Donuts just sent me an email.
Oh,
And apparently on their app you can earn badges.
uh,
And you know that spider donut that they have?
yes. Did you get it?
No, apparently
Oh,
you can get an itsy bitsy baddie badge. But look at how cute it
I
is. He's
think you need
holding a
it.
little Dunkin' drink. Look at
Oh my
him.
God, wait.
Look at him.
I wouldn't like make that a sticker. I
I
want
can
that as
make
a
it a sticker. Do you
sticker.
want me to make
That'd
it a
be so
sticker for
cute.
you?
That's actually me though. I'm gonna start calling myself that.
Itsy bitsy baddie. Bree is the itsy bitsy baddie and Mackenzie is the bitch.
Anyway.
That's
No, I was saying itsy bitsy because I'm small.
I know.
I don't need the baddie. Why is it a baddie if it's a spider?
Because it's a baddie.
Cause
She's a
it.
baddie.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess. It just okay.
Oh, you know who else is a baddie? Ellie the elephant. You know who might
Oh
not have a
yes.
job next year? Ellie the elephant. Um,
Oh
this is not a basketball podcast, but like the CBA talks with the WNBA are very
yeah.
interesting if anyone wants to like tune into that. Um, and if you want to talk about it further, send me a DM. I just don't want to spend 20 minutes talking about it on the podcast. But I just
Yes.
wanted to mention it that it's like an
I
important
thought
thing in
of
women's sports going on.
Yeah,
So,
I thought of you the other day too because I it was brought to my attention at work again that baseball is going through the same thing, like the MLB,
yes.
and theirs is like 10 times, well, not that it's not bad for the WNBA, but the MLB's is like a whole other
The MLB's is more of
situation.
like don't it's just so the WNBA feels like they're not getting paid
Yes.
properly.
And the
And
MLB is a salary cap.
yes, the
There's no salary cap,
MLB
which is
does not
crazy
want
to
a
think
cap.
about.
And the league wants a cap because when you look at smaller market teams, they like
Yep.
can't afford, and like yes, there's like the luxury fee of if you spend over a certain amount, you have to pay a certain
Yeah.
amount and yada yada yada, but it you I feel like every team should have a cap in all sports.
Yes.
But I also think that there should be a floor in all sports.
Also true.
Um,
Because that would make it makes it even
I
enough.
just
I
and like
just
less, yes, you can make the argument that like the Mets are a higher like a bigger market team and they have more money and they're still not doing well. And like, yeah, 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 yeah. But there are so many smaller market teams that are also not doing well because they
Yeah.
literally can't afford to bring in players like
Hmm.
Otani and Alonso and Soto and Judge and Harper. And I'm sure that there are other players that I am forgetting at the
Yeah.
moment.
I
But
just, I mean, when we're talking about impending lockouts,
it
it
would
was
be
like,
really
I was like,
interesting to
what?
see no W. Well, baseball wouldn't be until 2027, I don't think. I think their CBA is up next
Yeah, I
year.
think so. I can't remember. I gotta mix up. I don't think it'd
Um,
be the immediate next season, but
yeah,
yeah,
I think it would be 2027. And then the W's would be 2026. Like that's like this
it should be this,
upcoming
yeah, upcoming.
season for the W.
I don't
Which like
like
there is
it.
Unrivaled, which is lovely. I'm so happy they're coming to Philly this season.
Yeah,
I know that we're gonna try to go if we both have off of work. Um, and or you're not gallivanting in a different country.
I won't.
Um, so Brie and I want to go to Unrivaled because we love women's sports. And we love
Very
when women
true.
get paid to play sports, which is lovely.
Woo woo. Yes.
Um, are you reading anything new?
I'm still reading the same audiobook, and I'm reading in, I actually have two arcs, but I'm only reading one arc right now.
Okay.
Um, from,
I just got my arc for False Play.
yeah, I have that one.
So
That's my next one I
that's
have to read. And then I'm reading, the one I'm currently reading is Lightning Strikes Twice. It's a second, it's like a, what's the word? Sequel.
okay.
It's a sequel to another book I've read by an author that I follow on a Bookstagram account. So I'm almost done with it. And then I
Lovely.
have that one. And then I have like three fall books I have to read before the end of November.
Yes.
Um, and
I
I'm rushing
I
because I
just
want to read
got
them.
I just got Soul Searching by Lila Sage.
I saw that at Barnes and Nobles the other day and I thought of you.
Very excited. I actually am not doing the audiobook, which I've done the audiobook for every
Ooh.
other book by her.
Is that one in the same,
No,
is it new? Like a
it's
completely
like a
new
new
thing?
thing. Yeah.
World? I don't want to call it world, but separate of the other
Town.
three. Yeah.
Yeah.
Setting, new setting.
Yes, not the
Just,
same series. And then Elsie Silver just announced that she has a new book coming out as well.
oh my God.
And it's Theo's sister and his rival. And I know that that doesn't mean much to you
Ooh.
right now, but
No, but I love a
oh,
good rivals to lovers.
no,
I'll
but
take
it's
it.
it's his sister and his rival. So they're both
Oh
bull
my God, wait.
riders. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
excited. Um,
I still see that. Oh my God.
I'm
My
also
sister really
like
catch up on her books.
not that next year needs to come any faster because I feel like this year's already
That's
going
so
too
real.
fast. Like someone's
Yeah.
like, yeah, November's in 2 weeks. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, literally, it's terrifying. That's what I mean.
I was like, crap, I have to start Christmas shopping. Um,
That too.
I'm so excited though for the final book in the When in Rome series
Oh, I
by
know.
Sarah
I know.
Adams.
It's early now that, well, it's still like New Year's Eve, but
Yeah. But so Soul
technically
Searching,
almost till next year.
I'm gonna start later tonight because I want to finish. I
Fun.
still have to finish the Elsie Silver novel I'm reading currently. Um, it's taking me so long, and it's nothing against her. It's just like time and energy to
No,
actually read
I
a
get
book.
it.
I did finish If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia.
I just got that one.
So
Did you like
good.
it?
So
Okay,
good.
good.
So good. Um,
Yes.
it's like a 90s rom-com in the
Yeah,
fall, and it
which I mean, it's
just
it's perfect. It
yeah.
sounds perfect. So I'm very, very excited.
Yes. No, I think you'll like it very much.
Yay. I love it.
Um, okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.